Hey everybody, it's me, Minneapolis Jones here, and today we're going to be playing some Magic Duels. It was originally called Magic Origins, but it's called Magic Duels now, and it's one of my favorite games, even though I know it's garbage. Oh, accidentally hit story mode. Today we're going to be playing a black, white, red deck. It's more of a control deck than anything else. Don't worry about this one, don't worry about this one. And we're going to be, nope, press the wrong thing, versus battle. We're going to be playing against some guys online, see how the deck holds up, and hopefully, don't do too bad. I'm hoping I do, I get, what is it? I hope I get one win with this video. I'll probably be able to do 2 games in this video, because it usually takes a little while. And, it's actually loaded up pretty fast. My opponent has apparently been waiting at 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. According to this, it's 3 a.m. I should really be asleep. This man's name is Baked Potato, and he's rank 2. Oh man, I'm gonna feel bad for this guy. I hope I lose. I really do, so that at least the matchmaking system seems to make more sense. Let's see. I have Evolving Wild, Swamp Plains. I have all 3 potential types of mana. I think I have to keep. He is going aggro. That is going to be great for my turn 3 Radiant Flames, because I know now what I have to do. And so I'm just gonna grab a red for my deck with Evolving Wilds. Do I think he can get the reach in? Maybe. He certainly is confident. He played that Goblin Arsonist real fast. It is an Arsonist, right? Yeah. And then a Scourge Wolf. He's gonna probably get 5 damage in before I wipe his board, which is for a not control deck, for a ramp deck. It's pretty bad. Ramp deck. What am I even talking about? This is an aggro deck, fellas and girls, boys and girls. I should know that. I played this game for, when was Return of Ravnica? Oh, forever and a day ago. It feels like. I'm gonna play the black mana. That way, if I get another black mana, I can Grasp of Darkness. But I've played this game for Return of Ravnica was 2012, maybe. I don't know. I've been playing since Return of Ravnica. It feels like forever ago. It's probably been 4 years, and this guy knows what he's doing. He's played this game before. He's turning his cards sideways. He knows what's up. I hope he plays a card, and if he does, then oh no, he hasn't. So we have a really interesting choice. Do we play just the Dragon Skull Summit and Grasp of Darkness, the Scourge Wolf, and then wait until he plays something else to Radiant Flames, or do we just Radiant Flames and then just clean up everything with a with what's it called, with the Grasp of Darkness? I think we're gonna Radiant Flames. I think 2 for 1 is pretty good. I don't really see any reason why he would waste anything here. He's gonna get to deal 1 damage with the Arsonist, which is pretty good. That's why I love the Goblin Arsonist, especially in like aggro decks. It does like 1 extra damage. But in reality, should I have Radiant Flames? Maybe, maybe not. If he plays nothing here, then I'm pretty happy. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the Radiant Flames, because the longer this game goes, the better off my deck is. And I have 2 Grasp of Darkness in hand, which means if he plays anything, he's just dead. I mean, it's probably just dead. Considering that's an aggro deck, it's more than likely dead. I'm just gonna kill this because there's no reason not to. I want to keep everything off the battlefield. I want to just control the board, and I think Grasp of Darkness is good enough. And then we're just gonna play out Nixilis. I mean, he could burn it away, but really, what's the point? Because I'm gonna draw some cards from it. Hopefully another land. Hopefully something else. I have Planar Cleansing. I have Ravaging Blaze. He has to deal 14 damage to me. I've got this board pretty much locked up. Now, if he has something with haste that can kill my Obnixilis, I'll be upset. Actually, will I be upset? Not really, because then that's damage not going to my face. You see what I'm saying? His deck wants to hit my face as hard as possible. What is the objective of his deck? To try and deal as much damage as humanly possible. And what's the objective of my deck? Just to stay alive. Because once the late game hits, I basically win. I drew a Languish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This deck has a problem with just having too many cards in my hand. I know that that's first world problems, but when you have too many cards in your hand, that just means you're going to be able to do whatever you want. And his deck hasn't done anything for a long time. I don't know what it could possibly be trying to do. I'm sorry that the matchmaking system is this broken, such that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, such that, I mean, I don't want to play anything, because if I play anything, then, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I play anything, I'm just gonna not get it. I don't want to read the bones. I'm just gonna discard it. I already have an onboard read the bones every turn, so there's no reason to keep it, and it deals 2 damage to me to see 2 cards. Declaration Stone I'm gonna keep. I want to. If he plays anything I can't deal with Languish or Planar Outburst, God forbid, I don't see how it could even happen, then I'm just going to do that. Does this have haste? No, it does not, but I'm going to kill it anyway. Grasp of Darkness. I mean, him having anything on the board is not great for me, because I don't know what his deck does. It seems to do nothing. And my deck just wants to control, so I'm going to probably Evolving Wilds into... what do I need? I'm just going to get another black swamp. And this game is over. Like, I hate to say it, but this game is pretty much over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got to deal 12 damage to me, and I just got Kalidas. All right. So this first game was a sham game. It was a rank 12 versus a rank 2. I don't know why it did that. That seems ridiculous to me, that it would have a rank 2 versus a rank 12. Not that he's bad. I'm not saying he's bad. I was at one point a rank 2, and I'm still as good as I was. But the problem is that it should be like a rank 2 versus a rank 3 versus maybe at most rank 5. But this is a 10 level difference. I've got this game in the bag, considering the fact I'm just about to kill... I'm not going to vanquish the making. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to use his ultimate... Excuse me? Oh, this one. I'm going to use his ultimate. There's no reason not to use his ultimate. And I'm going to probably just... I'm probably just going to Ravaging Blaze his guy, his whatever this is. It's going to deal 5 damage to his face. I'm going to get a zombie, and I'm going to deal 3 damage to him and gain 3 life. Like, this is just nuts. This game is over. I feel bad for the man, because he might just be starting out on here. He doesn't know what's good and what's bad. If you want to be mad at me and dislike the game, have net decked this deck. How is this going to deal 2 damage to everybody? No, it does nothing. Okay, and so I'm just gonna Declaration and Stone it. In fact, I might just... yeah, I'm just gonna Guilt Leaf Winnower it. There's no reason not to. And play Clifftop Retreat. I'm gonna just Guilt Leaf Winnower and just kill him. Like, this is the last turn. So yeah, because he dies as soon as his turn comes up. Because I deal 5 here, draw a card, deal 7. He deals 2 to himself because he draws a card. And that's a game, and that wasn't very interesting. I'm sorry to say. I'm still going to upload this video, of course, but it's just not interesting. Not an interesting game at all. And I'm sorry, but it shows the power of this deck, because this deck got everything I wanted. It controlled the board, it had a turn 3 sweeper, which ended the game, and I've destroyed Baked Potato. You know, standard fare. Pretty usual, pretty easy, and that's just how aggro decks go against control decks when they get turn 3 board removal. So we're gonna play another game, and we're gonna see what happens. So this, I got rank 13, doesn't mean anything, sack 10 permanents, that's my quest, and then I got first one of the day. So it's worth 40 instead of, I guess it's worth 100 as opposed to just the regular. And we're gonna play another game. I feel like I owe it to people watching it that they get a better game. And if it's Baked Potato again, I'm just gonna feel bad. I know that I'm trying not to feel... I'm trying not to say anything smug. Like, you know, Magic players, we're pretty smug bastards. Okay, so it's a different guy, probably. But, yeah, Magic players are pretty smug. I feel like I'm trying to reduce that. But sometimes you just are like, well, my deck was better. You know what I'm saying? My deck was a better deck. I didn't design my deck. I'm not going to take credit for it. Why? 10 levels higher. What is this? Okay, well, I had a bad opening hand. Maybe this'll... Okay, this is pretty good. Actually, this is pretty great. It's still... I had to draw a white source, but I still have plenty of lands. Alright, so we played the Hinterland, what is it called? Hinterland Harbor, which is an absolute great card. I'm going to play the Swamp first, that way my Isolated Chapel and my Dragon Scale Summit come into play untapped, and it's great that we got that white mana. But I've actually seen green-blue decks that have done amazing in this format. There has been a Ulvenwald Mysteries deck, which has been great, and this actually might just be the this might be like a blue, white, red Planeswalker deck, which would be great to play against. It would be really, really interesting. I'm not going to waste my removal on this guy. I'm just going to put this down because he's hitting me for 1. I'm not really super concerned. And then everything comes into play on tap forever. I'm probably going to do Isolated Chapel next. That way I have double black. If he plays anything next turn, okay. Elemental Bond, which draws him a card whenever he has a 3 or greater creature power thrower. Yeah, whenever a creature with 3 or greater toughness enters the battlefield, he gets to draw a card. Now, what does that mean? That means I should leave like cards like Nahiri when. Should I leave? No, I feel like I just play the planes. I feel like I don't care about her at all. I don't feel like care about the Sylvan Ranger even slightly. I feel like his deck could be good. I feel like I want to keep this Fire Impulse. I feel like I want to not use any because it's a 1/1. I don't care about the 1/1. It's already gotten in value. If I kill it with another spell, then I don't care. What is this? It's a 3/4. That gets out of hand. I might have to Declaration and Stone it. Actually, do I even care? I might just Nahiri kill the enchantment. But really, do I care? Is that a 3/4? I got Anguished Unmaking. Do I just play Anguished Unmaking? See, this is the thing. Anguished Unmaking is really good. I think I might just give him Declaration Stone, give him a clue. If he cracks it, that's great. The longer this game goes, the better off I am. I'm going to Smoldering Marsh. I want to play Nahiri. Actually, he can't kill Nahiri. Right? He can't kill Nahiri. He would have to attack with everything and use another spell. And hopefully I draw into like a Languish. So I'm just going to play Nahiri upper, probably throw away my Isolated Chapel. No, I don't need that. I need to throw away... Yes, need to throw away the Dragon Scale Summit. That's the one I need to get rid of. Read the Bones. It could be better. I might just play Read the Bones next turn. Because it's 4 damage. I want to get a Languish. A Languish would be great. He's probably going to attack Nahiri. If he's got another card, he's probably going to use it. If I have to use Anguished Unmaking, I will next turn. Like, if he makes this guy gigantic. Took a sip of water there. Actually, seltzer water. I love seltzer water. Straight from the freshest source giant. So he's waiting. He clearly is in the tank, much like I was, because this is a hard decision. Do you hit my face? He's hitting my face. Nope, he's hitting Nahiri. And does he use a card to get rid of Nahiri? Oh. No. Okay, what's going on here? Alright, no. It's just my game hiccuped a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in the final production, but it hiccuped. Now here is the real question. Do I play Radiant Flames into Fiery Impulse? As if I do that, I wipe his board, and that's 100% fine with me. So Isolated Chapel, I feel like, because that gets me a 3-for-1, I can upper, I can throw away the swamp, and then I can have I'll have Fire Impulse. It doesn't matter. So I feel like the next turn I can just Read the Bones without having to worry about it, and my guy won't die. So Radiant Flames for 3. And then Fiery Impulse for 1. And then discard a card and draw a card. 100%. Get rid of the swamp. Okay. I don't actually regret doing that, but I'm kind of pissed that I didn't get Cothalpeed last turn, because I could have drawn 3 cards. But there's nothing much I could do about it. I still have Anguished Unmaking. I still have Declaration Stone. I can still get rid of his enchantment next turn if he plays nothing. If he plays nothing, I'm going to get rid of his enchantment. He did not play nothing. Actually, I think I might just get rid of his enchantment anyway. It's drawing him a lot of cards. If he has... Do I care if he has 2? Not particularly. I mean, he's getting a lot of value out of it. But is it that much value that I care about it? I don't think so. Is it? Is it just... Am I just being stupid? Because I'm going to Grasp of Darkness here. Killing this thing. Read the Bones. to probably get some, hopefully get some lands in my hand. Do I want either one of these? Not particularly. Here's Evolving Wilds. We're gonna crack it right now, and then we're probably just gonna throw. We're gonna get rid of that because he's not gonna have anything with haste. Not that I could think of. We're gonna grab a swamp. Now I could easily be wrong, but we're just gonna go and get rid of. We're gonna get rid of this. I don't want him getting any more cards, and it's a -2, and he's got nothing on the field. And if he's got no what's it called? If he's got no other things that he can do besides use his what's this called? His I don't actually remember what it's called. This card, Elemental Bond, to get him cards. Yeah. So what is this? Destroy target enchantment, does nothing. So I'm just gonna play Cothalpede. I'm gonna up hair, and that's gonna be great. So I got a Cothalpede. He's gonna go in the battlefield. And I'm just gonna discard a card, draw a card. I'm glad I got rid of the other card because it's so much value. And then I'm gonna play Clifftop Retreat. Let's see, that's me readjusting myself in my chair. If he wants to attack me, or if he wants to use removal spell on my Cothalpede, I'll be super fine with that. Though it'll suck because then I'll get rid of my Nahiri. And I would like another Planeswalker before before anything else happens, because Nahiri by herself is great. That doesn't do anything. Nahiri by herself is great, but honestly, if he removes this, or even bounces it, she's dead. Right now. She's 100% dead. I would prefer to have cleared the board, and it looks like he's not going to be able to clear the board, so he's just going to wait. And if I get Languish, super great. I draw a bunch of cards. Yeah. Okay, I'm looking for Languish now. I don't have Languish, I have Exquisite Firecraft. We're going to see if I can get rid of Declaration Stone, because right now it's not the best. It doesn't look like he's using a token strategy, so I'm not worried about it. Do I read the bones to try and get a Languish? I definitely don't use it that way. Definitely don't use the 2 black mana. Guys, don't use the 2 black mana. I don't want to use 2 red. Yeah, I guess I have. No, I'm fine with this. I can use 2 red, because that still leaves a red and a white, and Radiant Flames, Fiery Impulse. We're looking for Languish. There's Languish. Alright, we're going to draw a bunch of cards. Draw 2 cards. Lose 2 life. 100% fine. Well worth the card. It was a 4 for 1. And there's Gideon. I'm not going to attack. I don't know if he's got haste or what. So we're just going to sit here. I'm in the long haul, right? I do not want to attack. I don't care if this ends it fast. He has lots of cards in his hand, and if I attack now, I might lose my Nahiri, or possibly when I play Gideon, my Gideon. So we're going to play Gideon, we're going to 0 him, and then we're going to get rid of anything he's got on the battlefield. Hopefully. Now, I have a good feeling with Exquisite Firecraft that it's going to be quite easy to get rid of anything on the field, considering the fact that this can't be countered, and it does 4 damage, and it looks like his deck is based on 3. So he's looking for anything with at least 3 attack. And the fact that I got rid of his way of just keep making things is pretty good. Okay, there's that. That does nothing. And then there's Arlen Cord. That's alright. Now I can get rid of his Arlen Cord this turn. If he flips her, I can definitely get rid of it. Because I just Ravaging Blaze her wolf that she makes for 3. And I play Gideon. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to attack. I'll trade this all day. I'll trade Cothalped for that all day. Because Nahiri is just worth so much more than Cothalped. Because I can get rid of an Anguished Unmaking, I can get rid of whatever. If he wants to trade this, and I get a card, then I'm 100% fine with it. Because it was a card for card. It was actually 2 for 1 for me. And if he plays something else, that's fine. I'm gonna use Anguished Unmaking to get rid of Arlen Cord. Okay, so how much do I have? Beautiful. Alright, we're gonna use him. Then we're gonna Anguished Unmaking that. Take 3. Was that the right move to make? Maybe, but it's definitely dead now, and that's all I care about. And then I'm going to play Evolving Wilds. I'm going to draw and discard my Dragon Skull Summit. and I get a swamp, and then I'm probably gonna fetch this for a plains or something. Now, there's no reason for me to not +1 Gideon. I'm in. If he's got double whatever it is, double exquisite firecraft, then I'm dead, 100%. What does this have? On the land of this battlefield, you get plus. Ooh, I did not do that. So we're just gonna do fiery impulse because exquisite firecraft hits his face, and I prefer to get it done on my turn. Maybe stupid, probably stupid, but I prefer to get it killed on my turn. That way he doesn't draw an extra card, as he would have countered probably Gideon if he could help it. I'm gonna... Does it matter? He can't do 5 damage probably. So I'm gonna try and get in as much damage as I can because I still have Ravaging Blaze. I still have Anguished Unmaking. So if he has anything that he wants to use, super fine with him using it. He's watching damage effects, and we're gonna just draw a card and discard a card again. Now I love this deck because it just draws so many cards, just does so much, is so good. I think we play Shambling Vents, honestly. I think we play Shambling Vents because it gives us another creature and it gives us lethal next turn. I think 5, 7, 9 plus this was a Firecraft. Yeah, we're lethal. So I have plenty of red sources. He's probably got 2 lands in his hand, but I can't know that. And especially with... I'm going to do this first. I'm going to use her -8 to grab... What's her name? Linvala, the Preserver. And we're going to have her. We're going to give myself a 5/5. And then that is not game yet. We're just going to reanimate this. I don't want to use any cards in my hand if I can do it. Because I want to be able to respond to whatever he does. Right? Like... There we go. Fog. Okay, good. 100% fine. Is he Turbo Fog? Because that doesn't make any sense. So I'm gonna play Kalidas. He doesn't have any destroy everything effects. All he has is Radiant Flames in red. Or the Crush of Tentacles. And honestly, if he uses Crush of Tentacles, I don't even care. Because I'm gonna get Linvala back. Alright. Looks like my movie is done. That's what that sound is. I had to click out of there for a second and it came up. What did he get rid of? Nothing. All he did was play Sylvan Advocate. So that was one of his cards. Now he has a swamp, or not swamp, what is that card called? An island. One of the best cards in Magic, is what some people say. And we're just gonna Ravaging Blaze for 7. Because I don't really care what happens. And then we're going to try and kill him. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really care. I feel like this game's in the bag. If he wants to Fog again, then he is in deep trouble. Because he's not going to draw himself out of it. He's got to have... Yeah, there it is. He's got to have Crush of Tentacles. He's got to have something. He's got to do something while he's fogging. Because Fog, essentially, is... You don't lose the turn for one game. You don't lose the game for one turn. Yeah. And what it really means is that all I have to do is get rid of whatever he plays on the battlefield. Radiant Flames is not going to do that. Anguished Unmaking and Planar Outburst are much better. And even like Exquisite Firecraft, I can just hit him in the face twice. Yeah, that does nothing. Alright, that was a good game. I appreciate that he stayed in the game the whole time. That was really nice of him. That was really considerate. And you rarely see kindness like that from people, especially like when they're getting salty that they're losing. They'd rather just play another game. It's not kindness. It's just patience. And I appreciate that. And thank you, LTweet, for your great game. You did a real good job. If you see this video, that'd be cool. I doubt you will. I'm going to leave the game, or we're going to get up to 14. We're going to get sacrifice 10 permanents. And that's been me, Minneapolis Jones. If you like the video, give it a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time.